The Osprey Duro 6 is the right running vest for you. It is for me. Welcome to the David Runner. I'm Ralph. Before I talk about this really cool running vest, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel by clicking that subscribe icon down in the corner anytime during this video. Thank you so much. So I'm a big fan of running vests for a couple of reasons. One is they fit snugly, they don't bounce a lot, and also they have that upfront storage, which is really important to me. I can keep phone and energy gels and things like that. But recently I got this Osprey Duro 6. Now this is my vest. I did not get this from Osprey, so this is kind of an independent review of my own thoughts and feelings on this. After having used it for about a month now on several long runs, I want to share my thoughts of it with you. And we're going to kind of break this down into three sections. One is what I call the structural or mechanics of it, as far as fit, materials, and things like that. Then we'll talk about storage, and lastly we'll talk about hydration. So the Duro 6 is made mostly out of a ripstop nylon, so it gives us some durability, but also some water repellency or water resistance. I actually got caught in about a 15-minute rain wearing this on one run. Everything inside stayed dried. I don't know any more as far as water repellency beyond that, but it worked for a shower of 15 minutes and kind of a hard rain. So I think it'd be pretty durable as far as rain, and certainly as good as far as ripping or tearing should you run into something or snag something on a trail, for example. One thing I like about the zippers, they all have zipper pulls, but they have this molded end on them, which keeps the zipper pull easily accessible, easy to grab, especially a runner like me who has kind of older hands. Makes it really easy to grab those zippers and open and close them. So adjustability wise, it has a side strap. Now the side is also flexible. As you can see, there's some flex to this mesh, and it has a side strap where you can adjust the fit to give you that snug fit. So there's one on each side. It also has this, it's almost like a pouch on the back, but it gives you some adjustability. So you can snap these in place, and you get not only to get a pocket, but it gives you some adjustability. You can tighten those up and pull up your pack in the back to help keep that riding higher on your back. And of course it does have the ever-present chest straps. Now chest straps work a little different. This clip on here on the end actually fits within these castellations here, so it actually snaps into place between the castellations like that. If you can see that, fits in between the castellations. And then to remove it, you kind of pull on the end here and lift it off, and it pulls right in. Now, a neat thing about this is it clips on both sides of the vest. So if you want to move these up and down, you can give yourself some adjustability on where those straps are. There's also a little hanging hook on the back if you want to use that. It is a mesh backing, which is supposedly to help with airflow and cooling. I really can't say how well that works, because anytime you wrap something around your body that tightly in the summertime, you're going to get hot and sweaty. But I've not found it uncomfortable, and I've used this in many 80-degree days and have not felt overly hot. So the mesh must give some cooling and wicking capability to the pack. So let's talk about pockets. This thing has really great storage capabilities. I mentioned this little pocket in the back that connects with these straps. So you do get kind of a little stash pocket in the back. I use it for like a rag, something like that. I would not put anything in here that is of value that you might be concerned about losing. And then of course it has a pocket for the hydration pack with a strap. This strap connects on through the handle of the hydration bag, the water bladder, to keep it from slouching down and bunching down in the bottom of the pouch. There's also two ports from the hydration pocket you can use to feed your tube through, your drinking tube, so you can go either on the left or the right. The next pocket, there is a small little stash pocket up on top. It's got a little stash pocket. It's about, I don't know, it's about maybe 6-7 inches deep, and it's got also two mesh pockets inside. These little mesh pockets, I put things in there like I put things in there like a bottle of hand sanitizer or an emergency blanket, all folded up, fits very nice in those pockets. And I keep things I might want to get quickly, like ibuprofen or suntan lotion, sunscreen can fit in there. Those kinds of things can be very quickly accessed. Again, it's got this really easy to find zipper pulls. There's also a flap that goes over that zipper. This flap, you see this flap that goes over the zipper, which helps give some more water repellency for that top stash. And then there's the main compartment. There's really nothing unique in the main compartment. It's just a big old empty compartment. Again, the total volume in this pack is 6 liters. That's why it's a Duro 6. This pack also comes in 2 colors, black and red, and 2 sizes, kind of a small and a large. I have the large, and weighs about 12 ounces. One thing I forgot to mention in the stash pocket up front is there is a little strap for your keys. You want to connect your, clip your keys on in there, keep them kind of securely placed. That works out very good. Now let's move around to the front. To me, the reason I like running vests is it has storage up front, and there are 2 pockets. Actually, there are 3 on one side and 2 on the other side. But the pockets are kind of open pockets. They're meshy, they're stretchy. You have a smaller one down front. You can put energy gels in there, whatever. Then you have a larger stretch pocket up at the top, which you could put in, for example, a water bottle. I have a 500 milliliter flexible water bottle I put on one side. That works very well. And on the right side, there's an emergency whistle. Now, one of the big reasons I got this pack is on the left side, there's a zippered pocket. And in the zipper pocket, you could put a phone. I have a Galaxy S20, and it fits in there very well. It even has a rubber case on it. It fits in there very well. The only thing that may be a little bit, I hate to use the word issue, but if you have a lot stuffed in these outside pockets, you might have to move those around to slide your phone in there. Otherwise, it'll impede sliding it in. But that's not been an issue with me. I can have these full with energy gels and still slide my phone in. Then you can zip it closed. And now you've got your phone securely with you. I find that a great feature, and is one of the reasons I picked this Osprey Duro 6. So another set of pockets, there's small open slash pockets on the side here. So this is the side of the vest. When it's on the side, this would be around the back. You can stick energy gels in there, reach around and grab that energy gel. This is also used if you want to store trekking poles. You put one end of the trekking poles in there, and then on the top there's this elastic loop that you can fasten the other end to and attach your trekking poles up there. You can also attach other things up here if you wanted, but that's really meant for trekking pole attachment if you use those. Also on the bottom of the front pocket is a little loop down here if you want to connect something on, maybe hang something off a small carabiner or whatever you might want to do. That is available to use. So it comes with a 1.5 liter water bladder. It's very typical. It's got a sliding on-off handle. Just open it up and fill in your water. These openings in the handle is where you hook that strap around in the bladder pocket. Now, one neat feature about this water bladder is the drinking tube actually can disconnect from the main bladder. A little quick connect here, snaps in, and what that does, of course, is allow you to remove the bladder without snaking and unsnaking your drinking hose. I find that extremely helpful in a race where I was trying to refill my water bladder. I could just take it out, not have to take out the drinking tube also. The only precaution is make sure this snaps back in place, because a couple times I put my vest back on, went to drink water, and all I got was air because this wasn't fully snapped into place. Another feature on this is on the drinking tube is a little magnet. And this magnet will actually connect to the upper strap on the vest, and that helps secure the drinking tube so it's not flopping around too much. I thought that was a pretty novel feature of using a magnet and get you some adjustability in where that drinking tube is. Now, I typically have my drinking tube come out on the right side, but obviously, as I said before, there's 2 ports from the hydration bladder pocket. You can do it on the left side. If you do that, you want to take this upper strap and reverse it so the magnet's on the left side. Very easily done. So I said I've probably run with this for, I don't know, maybe 50 miles so far on several runs. It fits very well. It snugs up well. I'm extremely happy with them. I really like, again, the pockets up front, and that zipper pocket on the left side here, which allows me to store my phone, is one of the main reasons I chose this particular vest. Price-wise is about $110, which is kind of on the lower competitive range for a running vest. There's not too many cheaper than this, but you can find quite a few more expensive than this. Now, I happen to buy mine at REI, but you can buy it online. You can buy it from Amazon. I'll put a couple links down below if you're interested in acquiring it. Again, I highly recommend it. Like I said, the only caveat I have is getting to work these straps on the front, just kind of getting used to those, getting them snapped into place. You know, when you're out on the trail and you're hot and you're sweating, you take it off, you want to put it back on. You got to make sure you get that between those castellations, otherwise you struggle a little bit. But I have no problems now. It's just a learning curve and it works very fine. And I like the adjustability. Hey, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. Hey, if you enjoy my videos and enjoy running like I do, please consider subscribing and just hit that subscribe icon. Thank you so much.